Okay. Hi, everyone.
Hey,
Here we are,
Everybody.
sisters of the mystical tarot. Woo! With
Yes.
hooray.
Sheilah, Spirit Messenger, and Kerri Soul, Tarot Soul Writer. I
It's a
want to say
mouthful, all of us.
Soul Writer Tarot, but it's Tarot Soul Writer.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Kerri, my mouth will have to understand that. And we've got so many goodies for today. So
Mm,
many things going on. It's hard to keep up with everything. But
yeah.
um, shall we look at the first? Since Hakeem Jeffries gave his uh, nice speech about his new group of people and being the House leader of the Dems.
I
And I
saw.
wanted to know, how do we see him? How is he going to be doing? Working across the aisle, and we know how he'll do with the Dems. He'll be great because he ran unopposed. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
we want to know, how is he going to do across the aisle, working with everyone?
Okay. Wow, this is nice.
Good.
I'm getting the same thing.
I got,
Oh, good. Oh,
I got a good, happy thing. Well, if I can go, I don't know. Is it all
go
right?
ahead. Go.
All right. Well, I've got the eight of swords here, so he's finally like able to move into a position of importance, and with the Ace of Wands, and this is a new responsibility, something that he's been waiting for a very long time. See, he's now up there. Yes, and he's good with reaching across. All of a sudden, I can't talk. Okay, reaching across the aisle here with the Two of Cups. He's very good at working with others and finding a consensus and finding a way to, get the bills done. It is a new adventure here with the Knight of Swords, and he is. I've got the star for him. So this is it. This is his moment. So
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I get that he brings in a lot of nostalgia for the
yeah.
past and how things used to be. Here is the conflicts. We know there are conflicts in the Republican Party, but there's also conflicts within the Democratic Party. It's a huge tent, so, but he wants to walk away from battles. So he's not instigating or taking sides. He's trying to get people to walk away from the battling. And I also got the star for him at the end. I get that he's bringing in a lot of prosperity. And I also get my walking away card. I kind of see this as coming back home. So it's kind of like coming back to the way things used to be.
Yeah.
I will say, just to add, though, I have some clarifiers of some things being brought out in the open, like with the FBI card. And there is going to be some blood or some passions coming up that is going to be under his watch, which made me think, and I know we're going to look at it later, but it's kind of like part two. I think he might be witness to some changes in Congress with possible indictments and things that are coming up. But it seems like he's going to do really well during this hard time.
I think
Well, I
so.
love your readings. And I kind of have him surveying his, the kind of partnership he's going to develop with his people, all along the aisle. And I think he's already set up for a successful mission. Still, he's introspective. he has wisdom he's gained from all the years he's 54, so he's been doing this a while. He's not, he knows what he's doing. He will bring a lot of prosperity all the way along for everyone, and he will speak the truth, and he will use his wisdom wisely. And this is his final card.
Oh, you got the sun.
See, well, that's good.
Yeah, and I had the star.
Yeah.
Well.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'd say he's doing fantastic.
Yeah.
Or he will be. I think he already has that. You know what he's got? He's got some kind of an open heart that inclusiveness is kind of like what he exudes, which is so important right now.
Right.
Okay, so we wanted to look at the Arizona legal battle where Cochise County, refused to certify the midterm results. And this is a likely and illegal action on their part. I don't know why they just don't say it's illegal, but they don't, because I guess there's no precedent set for it to be illegal. But Republican officials face 2 lawsuits, likely court intervention to force their vote, and also potential criminal penalties. 2 statewide races require recounts, which can't start until the statewide certification takes place. Now, what's going to be the result of this? And I was just writing a little frustrated. At what point do we stop capitulating with these toddlers throwing tantrums? At some point, we've got to make it law that a real vote counted has to count.
Yeah.
There isn't any, we don't like it.
A lot of people.
No.
Yeah.
What I really want to know, I guess, is, I really want to know what's going to be the outcome of this. Will there be law, some kind of legislation passed that once a vote is counted and it's certified, once it's counted, that they can't stop the certification. I don't even know what I'm trying to say.
I think I understand. So will a law be passed that says that you have to certify the elections? It's pretty much just thwarting the whole thing.
It's just like ceremonial almost, just like,
yeah.
Well, I don't have any power
And to throw out all those people's votes is really bad because it's disenfranchising everybody, and that's not right, because that's not very American. So it's not American.
It's not.
So,
Totally.
We have free and fair elections in this country.
Totally.
I've been glad that they've been talking about it, and they say, so your person loses. That's fine. We go back, we vote again in 4 years. You have another shot at it. You can run again.
It's not the end of the world. There will be other elections. Take your toys out of the sandbox, because, it's over.
And a lot of it is they have to face what people are not liking. Because if you're a party and you're running on a certain platform or a set of ideas and people aren't voting for you, you kind of have to look at yourself and say, maybe I need to change or shift some things here.
Don't you think? If you aren't reflecting what the voters have mandated or have asked, then they're not going to vote for you. So, clue, get in touch with your people, your constituents.
Yeah.
And if you hear me clearing my throat out there, because there's something in my throat today, so I'm just trying. So just for the viewers, so I'm not trying to be. I hate doing that. I feel like I'm just going.
No.
No, we're not trying to be rude. Okay.
No.
Let me get some clarifiers on this. Wow.
I don't think this is going to be an easy process.
No, it doesn't look like it. I'm getting a little ticked off at my cards.
Can I kind of go while you guys are putting it together?
Sure,
Okay,
go.
ahead.
Because I kind of did 2 layers, just so you know, kind of what's happening with this particular situation and will it lead to a law? Because I know that's like your ultimate question.
No.
And here I have the government,
Yeah.
and the government's going to make a judgment. So the courts are going to rule that they need to certify the election. That's how I'm taking this judgment upright, because to me, that's a positive judgment. All right, so that's it. But then they walk away. There's a battle here. I'm getting an outcome of the 3 of Swords. I think that they're going to say, screw you, court. We're not going to do it.
Yeah.
You know, but it's not going to be good for them. And I get the tower reverse. So I guess the good news here is it's a reverse tower. It's like a little shakeup. It's like rattling swords. It's a lot of noise. It's not like a complete devastation. We're rolling in the tanks on Arizona, but it's kind of like they're going to like make a hubbub. And then I get the star, kind of like, okay, there's some sort of hope here. There's providence here. There's destiny here. There's almost like I feel like divine guidance with this card that this is going to be okay. And when I asked about the laws, I do get the love card, but I think that that's 2 sides coming together, like in Arizona, to kind of like make a deal. There isn't a lot of peace at first. So it's not an easy process. This might be over a lot of time before we can get there. And people aren't completely happy, but ultimately I do get the flower. So I take that as like spring or a new growth or new beginning that comes out of this. But I just to add one more card, because one of my clarifiers was the crown upside down.
Yeah.
So I am going to go as far as to say this might be taken to the ultimate degree until these people are out of power. When the crown goes down, when Trump goes down officially, when the indictments come out, when this stuff really starts happening, that's when we start to see the laws.
You're giving me the chills again. I totally get that. And I think that's probably very, very, very.
I know. Well, mine's very close to yours, Kerri. I'll be quick because I'm not going to go too fast here. I mean, too slowly. I've got the 9 of Pentacles here. So right now, to them, this gain, they're trying to keep their base happy. They're just trying to do this, still trying to get political points. That's all this really is. But I've got the Lover's card here too. So it's just a game they're pretty much playing, even though that says game. I'm thinking game. It is game. With their base. But it's going to be a 3 of Swords moment for them too. I got the 3 of Swords. So when you got it, because there's going to be hard. It's not going to go the way that they want it to go. It's really not. And I also got the Star. So I'm feeling like this is also saying that, people are watching. Yes, we've got these court cases that are coming as they should. It's going to come to light. They're going to lose. I mean, not the Republicans will lose. Okay, so here's the Valor card on the part of those filing those cases against them. So what also is going to happen? I also feel like something's going to happen down the line. So I clarified. I got the Swamp. So again, we're talking about getting rid of that kind of behavior. I do have the World, a lasso, and a ruler. So they're going to be feeling this. It's going to be, no, you can't pull this kind of stuff. And, so they're going to be reined in. This stuff. That's the lasso over here. But it's going to be, this is sort of completion for me. And plus, everybody's watching.
Mm-hmm.
So
very true. Very true. And I kind of got, I got something similar. I'm getting, let me get down to the basic cards I do have. There are going to be, some things They have ideas and illusions. I'm just cutting to the chase here. But I do have two aces, meaning that eventually, but this is before the aces. This is the GOP. They are trying to position themselves so that things go smoothly. But at the end of the day, it's not going to go that great. There's going to be some judgments and decisions made to bring about balance. And, it might take a while. It doesn't look fast, but.
I just get a lot of noise. Is that what you get? Because I just get a lot of rattling, like, no, but then they do it.
And I don't even, do you think even inside that they really believe what they're doing is going to bring fruit? Or they just want to troublemaker? I mean, delay. Because they can't really think. They're going to.
That's a hard question because I feel like there are some people who are just doing it, like you said, with the base, but there is a faction of those people who are really believing, like they believe Trump can be reinstalled. They can believe, like they're really
the moon, the illusions. They believe in it.
There's some people really believe that the whole country is for like them. Like that the majority of the country, we see them on the streets, they're interviewed. They think that they're the majority.
Oh, yeah. Very true. Very
true. But they're delusional, like you said, delusional.
Exactly. Well, now that we did that lovely thing, which gives me some hope.
We'll get away with it.
Did you want to read on Elon Musk and see how?
Let's do a temperature check on the No.
It's like every time I hear his name, I think of like a little muskrat.
I know. It's like
he's so slimy.
And he even in the room, his ego is so big that he's exhausting me.
I know.
Yeah, he is exhausting. I mean, we don't have to read on it.
No, I mean I don't mind reading on him. I find him humorous now because it's like,
it's seriously, and you want to see what's going to happen because he's like in life that he's doing these things that aren't going to, they're not going to grow fruit. Things that aren't good.
It's like watching a train wreck. Like you don't want to watch it, but you're like,
turn your head anyway.
I mean, you can't turn your head. You can't
turn. You can't.
Rubberneck. Gotta see what's going on. What's doing now?
It's like now, like he's fired so many people that the people who are left, they're like, I don't even know like how we're even functioning right now.
I know.
I still think they all ought to like start a new business. Just all of them. Go somewhere, get some investors. Yeah. Although there could be do not compete clauses, but I'm still I'm pulling for them.
Oh, are we now? Am I asking like his ultimate fate here?
We were just doing a temperature check on him. How's he doing?
Okay. What's going on with
real fast because mine is short.
Right.
He's trying to make agreements with people, trying to keep his employees there after his rash decisions to get rid of them. And, he doesn't know what to do. So he's contracting with more investors. He's got a tower moment. I mean, that's just all there is to it. And here he is, asserting that he has the answers to everything. But that's his temperature check. He doesn't. He needs to learn temperance, and he really needs to get along with all his community and his employees and everyone, and then he'll be successful. But he won't, so he won't.
I was going to say, but I get an outcome of he's not going to do that.
No.
Because here he is. King of
Yeah.
Pentacles. He thinks he thought this is what was underneath the situation. I'm going to make oodles of money. And then I get the conflict card upside down, which with me is a lot of legal issues sometimes when I get it in a reversal. So there could actually be legal issues that he's dealing with concerning Twitter and what's been happening here, even maybe some of the firings. He's going to see lawsuits. Yeah. And then I also got the Tower moment, like, what? And then he walks away.
He's just
see ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Peace out. You know what it reminds me of? That movie. What was the movie with the comet comes in? It was going to destroy us, like a black comedy, and it was on Netflix. Now I can't think of the title, but there was an Elon Musk character. And when he realized that, the world is going to blow up and everything, I'm going to get on my rocket and go out into outer space. It's kind of like the same thing. When things get tough and he realizes he's not successful, he's just going to exit.
Yeah. And that would make sense with his personality that he would do that.
Yes. Well, here's what I got here. I got the 6 of Potions here. So he's wanting some kind of illusory type business where everybody, like, he's trying to be like a dictator, but he's also got the 3 of Candles here. So for me, this is an obstacle. And like you said, there are laws and there are some things that are going to block him. He's done a lot of stuff wrong. There are, I think they were even talking about it this morning on the news, that he's stopped doing certain things, and you have to have those things in place, like the cyber, I don't know, cyber care or something. I forget what it's called. But here's the High Priestess also. So everybody can see what he's doing. He's really disrupting people's lives. He's destroying the company pretty much. I also have the Knight of Presence here. So he's going to slow roll the destruction of Twitter, I feel like. He's the Queen of Potions here too. So he's just trying to be like, oh, but my intentions are good. I'm trying to do the good things. But here in my mouth. I've got the 4 of Needles though, where he's going to be kind of pulling back, not wanting to really deal with the mess that he's causing. He's creating burdens with the 10 of Wands and the Sun. So they're going to definitely, he's going to be in a lot of trouble. I think it's coming right now. It's not there yet, which maybe that's also this slow, but it's coming. He's going to be in some trouble.
It's really true.
That would make sense.
Really true. Yeah, I see it coming. I mean, he really can't. He thinks his answers to everything are great, but you really can't come in and assess a company in 2 seconds and start making those kind of changes. That's not. I mean, the people were the whole thing that made Twitter work. The people that work there. And he got rid of all the assets.
I know.
I mean, what's he got?
It's a lot of talent that he got rid of.
I thought this was interesting. Is Jack Smith excited? Aries girl, Virgo moon. Is Jack Smith excited and eager to take Trump down?
Ooh.
Can we read on that? I'd just like to get inside his head, because I think he feels like he is.
Well, he's very professional, and he's somebody that you shouldn't mess with, pretty much. So he's like, they got the right guy from everything I'm hearing. Yeah. So he's going to be doing it for the right reasons.
I heard that they call him Jack the Reaper.
I mean, excited for the opportunity.
Yeah, I heard that behind the scenes they call him Jack the Reaper.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Did you hear that? And so everyone's like, wow. He's going.
Yeah, and there were other people who said that they were investigated by him, and they were like, if they're putting this guy on this, Trump's in trouble. So
yeah.
Oh man. What's gonna happen? Oh my goodness.
Jack Smith, what's gonna happen there? Yeah, those are some good questions. And Kelly and Conway too. I forgot about her.
Oh yeah.
I tried to forget about
her too. Like, like what happened to her?
I bet George told her she had to get her rear end in there. He probably was like, "You're going to testify. Just do it."
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's going to get his man.
Excellent. Right.
Oh yeah, he's good at what he does.
I'm gonna turn these up. Mm.
Got me some major arcana.
Two. Trying to understand what's. Yeah.
What?
Is he specifically going after Congress people at all? Do you know? Like, or is he just on it for everybody? Like, just for Trump?
I don't
When
know.
I originally heard it, it sounded like it was to take over the investigation
Right, six.
about the Trump thing, the Trump, but that
Yeah,
could
Jane- yeah, the obstruction of justice and the Mar-a-Lago stolen document.
Okay, the stolen
that
document.
could include
The
other people.
executive branch. They're trying to block the executive branch from reading executive branch documents, which the executive branch already has multiple copies of them. They just need to know which ones does he have. So, but all right, back to Jack Smith.
What? I'm laughing.
All right, so 45 isn't happy. He's not really pleased right now because he can't fire this one. So we have, yes, the devil energy on 45. Jack Smith is extremely strong in what he does. He is going to be very slowly putting, well, not slowly, but he's on it. It's going to feel to some people like 45 that's not coming fast enough. He's in suspense. He has no way to find out what is really happening, but we have the Three of Swords. And so, yeah, so big time loss is coming to 45 through Jack Smith. 45 wants to figure out how to get away. Probably can't. The government is pretty much over this, and Jack Smith is the special counsel, will be able to deal with it. They're tired of dealing with this craziness. And it will come to completion soon with the world. So he's not going to get away with this.
Nope.
I keep telling y'all, he's going to be indicted.
Sounds like he will.
They keep building up to it, letting us know nobody's above the law. You're being prepared. They have enough on them. They can do it anytime. So I believe it.
It's funny because I asked the question exactly as it was written there, like, is he eager? And I wasn't getting much, which just makes me feel like, okay, he's very even keeled. And I did pull that truth, like the disinformation, what to believe reverse, which makes me feel like I just want to get to the truth. Like I get something very, not like, yeah, let's take him down, but very like methodical. And I just want to get to the truth. And then all of my cards are sort of like the layers of things that he has to deal with. Mm-hmm. And there's like the ulterior motives and distrust of people that he's working with. I actually feel like it's actually like he has to discern who he can trust and who he can't trust as far as people around him. I do get a lot of craziness. I know you had mentioned that, but I get craziness with the moon reverse. That's my lunacy card. My outcome cards are all about Seven of Swords and the Devil. So that's all the stuff that's happening. And then I get my Knight and my Queen reversed. I can interpret this a number of different ways, but I'm almost wondering if he has some people in mind around Trump that he might be thinking about. Because I tried to like think about it as, is this like a situation? Because I know these cards can stand for that, but I almost feel like he's thinking of some people that he might, maybe they're under investigation, and they might be the key to trying to come up with, the stealing and the corruption. The reason I asked the question about the Congress is because I get house and freedom, like freeing the house, but maybe it's just the January 6th committee documents, or the fact, or maybe he just wants to free the house of people who are corrupt, or there might be some connection with the Congress in the investigation.
Right.
But I kind of felt like the House actually stood for like the House of Representatives, but
I think it probably does.
So we'll see. I don't know how to
makes sense.
interpret that completely,
That
but
makes sense because I think it'll end up being involved in everything he investigates. So. A bulldozer. That's him, and he's just gonna bulldoze over all those people. They won't even know what hit him. And I got, the high priestess,
Yeah.
which is kind of his investigative and internal gut. But I never got any sassy, oh, I'm going to take him down cards. This is just all about the wealth that, Trump made from what, selling what, allegedly, and the Star of Hope. Things will be coming, wonderful things very fast.
Mm-hmm.
And inside the community of people, I feel like this is all the people that are going to be rounded up together for indictments, because Jack Smith is a magician that has all the tools.
Yeah.
The wheel of fortune happen.
Yeah.
Boom. So no excited joy, just matter of fact. The facts are there, nothing but the facts.
Professionalism. He's professional. That's what we want.
That is what we
He said he was born in March. I bet he was born close to Aries, and he's probably an Aries. As
All right.
so, we've got. Let's take this off the runway here.
Well, we want to. We're kind of talking.
Kellyanne Conway. Did you want to go over the Kellyanne Conway thing?
Sure. Do it.
Yeah, she just testified for 5 hours straight. 5 hours.
Switch cards for her.
So I want to know. Lisa Conway, go in there and bare her soul.
Oh.
Did she tell the truth? Did she? Of course, if she told the truth, that'd be throwing him under the bus. So,
yeah. And for entertainment purposes only, everybody. Okay. Had to just do it once. Okay.
Oh my goodness! I don't even have to pull any more cards.
Really?
Good.
What did you get?
All right, just the outcome. Hangman.
Oh yeah.
There it is.
There it is. I will say, it starts with she's obviously was in bed with him,
Yeah.
And this is, little shake up. Did you?
I just pulled this.
Yeah, and I get that she has to be practical. She at first is I don't know if I want, but she has to be practical. She can't be delusional about this. I mean, It says it all. She threw him under the bus.
Yes.
She told the truth.
Yes, she did.
And I think she just pulled it too. That's so funny.
Yeah, it's funny. You would not believe. And I only pulled 4 cards. First one was the Hangman. And I got, she made some agreements. She told the truth. Mm-hmm. And she's going to live happily ever after.
Oh my goodness.
Or we are, because she told
we are.
Well, and I got the Knight of Swords here, so this is a warning for her. She pretty much was. I'm feeling a lot of George Conway energy here too. He was like, "You're not going to embarrass me. You're going to go do it." King of Cups. Yeah. So if she wanted to pretty much save that and her marriage also, but it did. I don't know why. Big time. This is coming up, the two of them. But I also got I can't talk all of a sudden. What's wrong? It's really strange. It's this has been happening lately. Okay, so there's a battle. There's a battle. I've got the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. So she had to go in and tell what she knew and what she saw and everything that went down. because she wanted to do that and basically get out of there. I have the full reversed. She decided she was going to at least show her face and be somewhat smart. And again, with the lovers, because I feel like she's pretty much trying to save her marriage. So
That's
I think
interesting because I got that and the conflict right after it. So
okay,
you might be right. There's like a duel. She might have been fighting with her husband too.
yeah, but he's on CNN and all the time talking, and he does not have patience for that whole thing. so yeah.
Uh-oh. I can't hear her. Can you hear her, Val?
No, I can't hear Val. I thought it was me again.
I said she doesn't want anyone in her family. I was muting because my husband's making noise.
Oh,
He didn't want anyone in his family implicated in that kind of thing. And she had to go tell the truth. And she's an attorney too, just like he is.
Right.
They really don't want to be disbarred or any of that kind of thing over.
absolutely right.
He was his counsel there, his advisor. So okay, so let's
sorry.
do that thing and let's see what we've got back to our questions.
Well, also Stephen Miller was testifying.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
And Trump stuff, and then we also, because tied to those questions, we also have the January 6th committee's meeting Friday, and again, Garland wants all of the transcripts from the January 6th committee. So I don't know if it's sort of connected.
Yep, they are. Yeah. They are going to meet. The House is going to meet the Jan 6 committee to discuss the potential criminal referrals.
Right.
So,
but that's take it or leave it anyway with the Justice Department, because they don't have to pay attention. They're going to do something anyway. So
I wanted to know what would they refer Trump. I want to hear it.
Yeah.
Will they refer Trump?
Liz Cheney does. She's trying to make it.
I mean, she's ready to.
Yeah,
I love it.
She already got a jail cell ready for him.
All right, we're asking about.
I want to know if they'd actually. I want to see. Will they refer Trump to the DOJ? Will he be one of the ones? I mean, how can they not? Right?
Will he be one of the referrals? There's going to be, I think, more people if they do it.
Oh yeah, there's got to be a bunch of people.
He's the big fish.
He's the big kahuna.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Oh.
No.
Well, I certainly got the yes card, so
I did too.
it's not exciting. Working on the craft, going to be successful. There's the yes, definitely going to make it happen. And they're looking at broader horizons, all the people they can indict and refer. And this is what's going to happen.
Yeah.
All the people are going to be wrapped up like a bundle. Boom, chaka, laka. And
boom, chaka,
boom, chaka, laka. This is the good news.
Yes.
It's going to be a solid case. They created an airtight, solid case with all their videography, everything that they did. They sealed it up in a bundle.
Mm-hmm.
Jay.
Yep. Well, I've got the hermit here first. So, this is 45 trying to hunker down at Mar-a-Lago or wherever the heck he's hiding these days, just trying to stay out of the way. But they know that he tried to steal it. pretty much tried to steal it. I got the Sun card here, so yeah, it's all been revealed. They talked to everybody. They know what he was up to, and like you, I also got the 8 of Swords here. So he's sort of trapped. For him, though, it's not a temporary crisis. It's going to continue because there's successes coming here with the January 6th committee and what they did, the 3 of Cups. So I clarified, and I got, again, the warning card here for him, the Knight of Swords. This guy's coming in, guns blazing, ready to go. There was a lot of information that the January 6th committee received, and I get a yes again. So this is the second yes. I've got 2 because of all of his leaving.
Yes.
So,
yay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm also getting the 7 of Swords underneath the situation, and I feel like that's the theft of the documents. There's been a postponement with this card, so I feel like they're really thinking out when we talk about the referrals, because that's how I phrased the question. Will one of them be Trump? And it's kind of like, all right, I don't want to, maybe postponement's the wrong word. Like we're taking a pause and we're trying to figure it all out, because I asked for clarification and I got this one, and like getting the universe. It's kind of like, let's get grounded. Let's get our ducks in a row. There's a process. We got to make, it's almost like they're trying to rehearse, like in their mind, how it's all going to happen, like dominoes.
And I think that makes sense, because that's how they conducted the Jan 6 committee, just in that orchestrated way.
Yeah, and that's, I feel like they might be doing that now. Yeah, like that's what they're doing now. But I mean, I get some people involved that might be key players. There's a woman with money that they're going to need to bring him down, or something to do with the money. I keep getting women for some reason. So there are, this is funny. This is the Women of Fair card. That's right. There's a case against him that's up there right now. So there might be some other cases where one builds on the other. But yeah, he's going to get a referral. This is my outcome card, like the end, bound, like he's done. Like, yeah. But I guess they're giving me information about sort of like how they're thinking it out right now.
Wow, that's awesome. I'm excited. I shouldn't be, but I am.
Yeah, can't wait.
I'm trying to let them know, but they're asking what we're reading on. We were reading on the January 6th committee whether or not they will refer 45, a criminal referral. So sorry, guys.
That's right.
We were talking about it, so it kind of got a little mixed up. So
yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, I have one for the judge overseeing Fulton County grand jury probe. Says Georgia GOP Chairman David Schaefer he played a central role in organizing the alternative electors and casting doubt on the 2020 outcome. And it actually sets him apart from the other false Georgia electors. So I'm asking, will the GOP chairman, David Schaefer, face charges? Because that's a big, huge fish. He faces charges.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
Yeah. And this is a judge overseeing the grand jury probe called him out as being a major figure that stands apart as being involved. So will he face some charges?
Okay. What's his name again? Can you say his name again? Is he
David Schaefer, the GOP chairman? Yeah.
Got it. Right.
SHAFER. That's a big fish.
Whoa. Oh my goodness. This is good. I'm gonna jump in. I've got publicity here first. So it's they're all doing this again, to make political points, showing, oh, with the wealth card, oh, Republican Party, we're going to take it back. And with authority here with who, trying to put him in place continuously. And just by behaving the way that they do, with curiosity, and this guy's brains are falling out. So they're not thinking about what they're doing and how wrong it is. Yeah, and it's delusion. So I don't have to do anything else. But I did not get an answer whether or not. So
I love that card.
Use this.
I did get an answer because my outcome card was judgment against him. So I do feel like he's going to face charges. I did get the wealth thing with the 9 of Pentacles. And I keep getting like players around him, like other people, and a spy card. Like someone had, like there's somebody around him that might have been acting like a spy. So, but that leads to the answer to the question, which is yes. Like he is going to have some charges against him.
Yeah, I got a yes too for that.
Well, my pendulum said yes, so
okay. Your pendulum must be right.
Okay, go ahead.
I feel like this is them messing around with the votes, trying to take it from one and give it to another in the parties, and they're trying to watch, their harvest. They're harvesting votes.
Yeah.
But I think they're persisting in their ideas and what they're trying to achieve. But like a fool beginning their new journey down that road, they are, I think, whoever they partnered with is going to bring misfortune to them, or him rather, GOP chairman David Schaefer. We're going to come along and make sure that this happens.
Yeah.
I think it tells the story of how his group got together and thought they were going to just go along and pull this off. But no.
He's going down.
No, it's not going to happen. So anyway, back to the lovely questions. Oh, Roger Stone.
Yeah.
I read somewhere that somebody was texting 45 about dirt, saying that Roger Stone actually told him things, and he went into specific details. But rather than do that here, I wanted to ask, did Roger Stone tell others about 45 dirt, including the Steele dossier? Because this guy made it sound like the Steele dossier is gospel. It's really true. It wasn't, but we don't know. So we're going to ask, did Roger Stone tell anyone else about 45's dirt, including the Steele dossier? Did he tell someone else?
Okay.
Apparently, it's enough to bring him down and put him in jail forever, whatever this is. The money crimes, the alleged money crimes, and everything else.
Oh, Roger Stone. Oh, my goodness.
What you got, Sheilah? Are you
Okay. Yeah, I'm still trying to understand. Like,
okay?
but I got the devil here, so definitely Roger Stone is right up there with the other one. So I think with the truth, truth will come out on this at some point. And there is a lot more information out there or coming in. I do have two aces. I got the pentacle and I got this. So the cup. And so it just feels like there's more information out there coming on this, although I'm still not. I'm trying to. The whole Steele dossier is like, I don't know whether I'm not sure whether that was true or not. I don't know. That one's weird. That one sort of changed the information that I understood. I don't know, but I mean, it's the way that Putin kind of gets something over people.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I'm not saying that I just don't know either, like what the deal is with that. Just don't know, but I just feel it feels like more, maybe more may be coming with it. There's the Emperor card.
I got a lot of your same cards. I have to agree. Yeah.
And I got the Emperor in here. It's definitely about 45. And, he's just trying to lay low on that right now. Although, didn't he do something else recently that got him back at the sites? I know he got a pardon.
Roger Stone got in trouble again. Yes.
Yeah.
What did he do? Gosh, he's done so many things.
Yeah, I know. It's like, I mean,
he should be going to prison.
Back up in the news. So.
Yeah. He did something that isn't part of being pardoned.
Right.
Something that he can, but I can't think of what that is. I should have looked it up.
Right, because the pardon was for a specific crime. So yeah,
right.
So he won't get off on that.
See, I know the question is like, did he reveal the information, the dirt, right?
Yeah, to anyone.
And I'm getting you cannot trust what comes out of his mouth. That's what I'm getting. So it's like, even if he spilled the tea
might not be real tea.
It might not be the real tea. Because I kept asking for clarification because I'm like, I'm so confused here. And then I pulled what to believe. And I pulled the moon card, like we're all in his delusion. And there is a betrayal here. I feel like he does feel betrayed on some level by 45, that something may have been released. There are two cards here that I also got the Queen of Swords, could symbolize truth or the truth is coming. But was it the real truth? Yeah. I don't really know. And he just saying things to get himself in a higher position is what I'm getting. So this is like a complicated, it's not like a yes, no answer. I think he said some things, but is it the real truth? I would probably say maybe not, just because we don't know what to believe with him.
And he may have said that and let it get out so that he could have something else to bargain with for his next criminal case. It's like, well, if you I'll tell you, and it might be lies, but I got a yes that he did tell things, but whether they're true or not, I don't know.
I know.
I think that he's looking to see what's going to happen after he, tells these tales. And like, this is the same card that Sheilah got.
Yeah.
Said it was more information. And I think he's trying to get himself into position where he doesn't have to, pay the piper again. And he's putting focus on that. And I have a, high priestess card. But I think we don't know what's actually going to happen out of it. But I think really he can't be trusted what comes out of his mouth.
No, he can't.
He might be positioning himself to be able to have more dirt to trade off for a reduced sentence, for all I know.
That's the feeling I was getting. Like it was just about, not about like revealing dirt, but just saying things in order to get himself in a higher position. Could be
Yeah.
true, could not be true. Like he's just a master criminal mind. He's like, he should be on Batman. Like, he's like one of the villains, I always said he looked like the Penguin.
Yes, he does.
Oh, yeah, Aries girl, Virgo moon. I should be posting these questions, but yeah, if I post the banner of the questions, people won't wonder what we're talking about. Our next one is about Greenberg, his lawyer, who told the judge his client had been providing information about 27 people, including 8. Let's go back and tell you, Josh Greenberg, or Joel rather, is a former Seminole County tax collector in Florida. He is related in some way through sex trafficking and whatnot to Matt Gates, allegedly. And there are 14 different charges brought against him, including sex trafficking and creating fake IDs within his venue, his jurisdiction. And his lawyer is saying to the judge, well, my client provided about 27 people, including 8 involved in sex crimes. Only 5 have been criminally charged, and 2 more indictments for small business administration loan fraud is expected in the next month or so. Will more indictments be coming, or are they still investigating? This is my first banner I'm going to make.
Yay!
Let's see. Create a banner. This is an example.
See, I don't even see on mine how you could do that.
I'm going to type.
It's backstage in your branding.
Oh, is it? It's backstage? Okay.
You have tickers and stuff.
Create my banner.
Yeah.
It'll take me 10 minutes to write it up. No, I'm kidding. I'll do it.
You do the little, like the name or something, and then make it short, and then we blow it up from there. Right.
Old.
And yes, good suggestions, Sharon Sipes. If you're out there and you're watching us, why don't you come say hello to us in the chat?
I know. Thank you.
Yeah. All right, so will there be indictments coming based on the Florida tax collector, Joel Greenberg? Are we asking if he's going to? Or with people connected to this?
I was saying Joel Greenberg told on 27 people involved in the sex trafficking related to dates.
Okay. So will there be more indictments based on?
Yeah, I can't spell trafficking right.
You could just like the other thing to do is you can put the person's name and like who they are or whatever, and then we can verbally build it. Because sometimes it's too much to write.
Okay, hold on. I am going to get there.
Yeah.
It's my first line, everyone.
It's just easier to do it. And then, because it doesn't even make sense.
I can't spell Matt Gates. I guess I have to, now that I have to type these on here, I'll have to get on.
Gaetz.
Gae.
Yeah, Gaetz. I'm sorry that I know how to spell his name, because seriously. All right, this is
okay. And, will more indictments be coming? And are they still in the SCI? This is my first one. Okay.
Yay. See, that's a lot.
No, because I couldn't spell trafficking.
Well,
I
no.
can only spell traffic. 27
We get
people.
it. We get it.
All right. That's fine.
You told on him like a kid. You told on 20.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, told on him wasn't the right wording, but I went with it.
That's fine.
There, now we're professional with banners, for goodness sakes. I'm gonna have to type banners in advance next time.
Well, you don't have to do the whole thing either. So again, so don't stress yourself out over too much. I refuse. I will put some stuff in, but it's like I'm not writing all that out.
My first banner to be right.
That was very good. Look how good that is.
Thank you, Aries girl. Virgo moon. Get
Great
me
job.
up to speed. She got me up to speed.
Yeah. Right. Can I go?
Yeah, go.
I feel like it's not the answer I wanted to hear necessarily. So I'll go to the outcome and then I'll tell you how it's a little weird. I mean, I do get an action card at the end, so I feel like there may be something coming. So I do get that. But, and this is definitely, I mean, here we have is the thief and the women. So the sex trafficking right here is underneath it.
Mhm.
But there's protective walls here. There's people, I don't know how to explain it. Like for example, I have not guilty, not the right time. I'm protecting something. We have to get our ducks in a row. And then one of my outcome cards is like, we're taking a loss on something, meaning we might let some people go from this in order to get maybe the 2 cups, you know, sort of a consolidation here. I want to say, yes, there is going to be more, but there's definitely some action, and I'm just so afraid that it's Matt Gaetz or some big fish. It's like they're not, they have to make sure he's guilty, that it's not time. It's like it's part of a bigger story. And they're trying to piece it. So I mean, maybe someone like Matt Gaetz, for entertainment purposes only, is involved in more than one crime. So they're trying to figure out, like, do we let this go in order to get him on something else that's bigger, like insurrection? You know, I don't know. I'm just painting like some scenarios, but I feel like there's something like that going on here.
I agree. Yeah. And I mean, my cards mimicked. Go ahead, Sheilah.
Mine are kind of that way too. He definitely shared a lot of information to somebody. He did it in a way so there wouldn't be a battle with the 5 of Wands reversed. He's doing it to maybe possibly to help himself. Here I have a success, like it was definitely a successful enterprise here. I have the Ace of Wands, so it is the start of something more. But he was not being generous to everybody. There were some people that he definitely had a problem with and wanted to probably send them packing. I have, clarifier, I got the karma card, and I got the soon, and I got planes, trains, and automobiles. So maybe some travel. So I don't know, somebody's going to go somewhere, but.
Wasn't that part of it? Like the trafficking is about going across state lines, right?
Across borders, because that's one of the big things that Matt Gaetz has against him.
Right.
It's the 17-year-old who went across
state lines, which makes it trafficking, which is a bigger charge as soon as she crossed a border.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got really my first bad cards. I just got excited. The truth is going to come out. And multiple people are going to get it in the back. You know, they're going to be betrayed by him, the 27. Some of them, they're going to try and get away with it. Their deeds will be known by all. And I feel like it's a bunch of people getting in trouble pretty fast, actually. I feel that money is going to come into play to get some of them out of trouble. There is some hidden stuff that they don't want to come to light still. But I think money will play a part in getting some of them out. There's, they're competing to say it wasn't me, it was him, But I think at the end of the day, quite a few of them will go down. And I think someone will be really practical and pragmatic, put it all together and make it happen. Somebody who's very, very practical. No airy fairy stuff. They'll get the details.
Yeah.
But anyway, well, I guess it's 1:05, ladies.
Yeah.
1:05, an hour and 5 minutes. We were able to do this. Let me get rid of my banner. My first banner. Goodbye.
I know, I'm proud of you. I'll try one next week.
Thank
I have to get good at this. So
I know.
and you can all laugh at me when I'm trying to spell trafficking.
But you know what? I could do them in
Don't worry
advance
about it.
and have them ready so that I don't have to, sweat it out and just pick on them. So that would be easy.
I spelled Herschel Walker wrong in one of ours, and I was like, it doesn't have 2 L's on the first name.
I know. You're under stress. You're under duress trying to get things done.
It's different when you're hosting, because then you got to do all the other stuff back.
You're hosting, it's hard. It's hard. But anyway, I so appreciate, everyone being here with us. Thank you for your great ideas and questions. And, Sisters of the Mystical Tarot, Power of 3.
I agree.
Right.
We need our own logo or something,
We need our own logo.
Yeah.
We're going to be on Kerri's channel next week.
Yes.
And
Yep.
Is there anything more, Kerri and Sheilah, that you have coming up? Any other shows you want to talk about?
I've got some stuff this weekend, but I posted in my schedule. And this week I posted the schedule in my community tab because it gets to be too much. So, yes, Marina, I have heart. Oh my goodness. Well, I'll be on. Yes, Heart Center Tarot. You know what's hard is all the names. Like some of people have similar names, and you get them afraid you're going to mix it up.
I have to write it down to get it right.
Yeah. So I'll be on Marina's channel tomorrow, and then on Adam Stargazing Astrology on Friday.
Ooh,
Awesome.
sounds wonderful. And Kerri,
I don't have much going on. I'm going to try to do a video this week, maybe, but I'm at a point where I just need to focus on trying to get my ducks in a row at home. So I'm kind of taking a break from working crazily on YouTube. Yeah, so with fingers crossed, hopefully I can get a video up, but I'm not working with anyone next week.
Okay, gotcha. And I have
with us.
I have Marina
besides you guys.
Heart Center Tarot on Friday, December 2nd. I'm going to be on her channel at 1 p.m. Pacific time, Friday, December 2nd. And on Saturday, I have my grandson, Ethan, a Gen Zer. He's a senior in high school. I'm going to have him on, and we're going to pick his brain about what the Gen Zs think. Oh, wow. What's going through their brain.
I know that already.
That'll be cute.
Those are my children, so you don't want to pick their brain. Trust me. No, I'm only kidding.
I'm so little scared, but I'm a little afraid about the answers.
They're really, all those kids are great. I love them.
We'll see. But anyway, okay. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for coming. Like and subscribe. Sheilah, Spirit Messenger, and Kerri, Tarot Soul Writer. Go to the channels, give it a like.
Yep.
Watch the videos.
Make sure you subscribe here too.
Yeah, subscribe here.
Yep.
I broke 300, everyone.
Yay!
Thank you, community. I really appreciate it.
Like and subscribe. Bell.
Yes, congratulations.
Anyway, Okay. Thank
Right.
you so much. We'll see you
Bye-bye.
next week.